Pathwork is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathwork qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences such as case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. And Pathwork to website in seconds, let the artificial intelligence do all the work, get access to 50% more qualified leads so you keep doing marketing and sell as usual. Check us out on pathwork.com. On today's episode of Pathwork Presents, I've got a very special guest with me joining today. Please welcome Anca. She is the Senior B2B Growth Marketing Manager at Metaloop. So Metaloop is all about future-proofing the scrap industry by making it more efficient and sustainable for the benefit of people and overall the planet. Anca, thank you so much for joining us today. It's an honor to have you on our show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So for all of our listeners out there, tell us, what does your company ultimately do overall?
Well, as you said, we're all about future-proofing the metal recycling industry. And how we're doing that, we are connecting metal sources with recyclers, foundries, and steel mills, improving efficiency and closing the loop. Our all-in-one solution streamlines the entire process, shortening international metal value chains, and bringing efficiency. I would say that one strength is that we constantly adapted to the latest insights we have on our ICP and their needs. For example, last year in June, we had a new website, and now we're working on a new iteration. So yes, I would put that as a strength, constantly adapting it to our ICP's why.
Amazing, sweet.
And the website is a really important piece of the puzzle if you think that almost every journey ends up there or starts there, especially now when people, customers do most of their research before reaching out.
No, absolutely. And that's exciting too, that you guys are redoing the website. I'm super excited to see when it does go live, whenever that is. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes open for that.
Yes, thank you.
So now, what would you say are there opportunities for room for improvement? So I know you guys are currently focusing on redoing the website. Are there any things that you guys are going to change within the new website, or do you want to keep it a secret for our audience?
We're changing a few things, but in general, I would say that there's always room for improvement in terms of making it more dynamic or adding more resources. So it's a never-ending journey, because there's, what they say, there's no such thing as a finished website. There's only an abandoned website, and we don't want to abandon it.
Yeah, absolutely. I like how you said it. We're not here to abandon our website. We're here to continue optimizing and making it better for our clients and prospects overall. So that's awesome.
Yes, because they also might change, or, they're also evolving every one out there.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're going to shift gears here a little bit, and we're going to talk about you as a leader. So tell us, what do you do on a daily basis? Who do you work with? Who do you report to? What does an average day look like for you?
Okay, starting with what I do, I wear many hats, from strategy to implementation, from working on the website, ads, email marketing campaigns. I report to our head of growth and operations, and I mostly work with teams. I'm gonna redo that. I mostly work with the product development team, data team, sales.
Sweet, awesome. I really love how you're so agile and you're able to wear many different hats and jump into what's needed. A lot of marketers tend to struggle with that. So I think it's really great how you're able to change when necessary and adapt to what tasks need to be done and how to help your team. So that's really great.
Yeah, we would need the disclaimer at the start of our marketing journey, but no one tells that. But it's a challenge, but it's also what makes it fun and different. Some weeks you feel like each day you have a different job.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're getting close to the end of our interview, and I'm going to send you some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the last book that you read?
Think Like a Monk. And it's not intentional compared with the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
But no, it's really nice. Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, and it's like just trying to put some of that wisdom in my personal, professional life. Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. So now, if there were no boundaries in technology, what would be the one thing that you would want to have fixed in your role today?
No boundaries. In terms of implementation or everything.
It could be anything. It could be implementation. It could be everything. So, yeah.
Let's say live data and one place of truth for all data, which is always
Yes, honestly.
hard to find.
Yes, it is. That I agree with you. That would be a really great tool.
So I would want to have everything with one click.
Yes, I love that. So now, with the overwhelming amount of content that there is out there, where do you go to learn and grow and keep up to date as a marketer, especially within your industry? What are some tips that you can share with our audience?
My go-to resource would be the Netflix for Marketer, as it's advertised AdWords, and mixed with, I don't know, just experimenting things and getting my old data, what works and what doesn't. And also a bit of old school. I like to research copywriters, and like Clayton Makepeace, Eugene Schwartz, and just look at those swipe files or their work and just see how I can apply it. Psychology books also, like just take a Persuasion, yes, by Cialdini. Like every time I open it, I find something interesting or I feel like I find something new.
Awesome. I love that. And I love too how you like elaborating on like the old school trail of thought, looking into, writers, like doing like the deep research. A lot of times marketers, they want it quick and they want it now. But I think when you take the time to really dive into the weeds of things, it ends up helping you so much more, and you're able to find things that you never thought you would ever do from like the research as well. So thanks.
And going back to the basics, just to remind you that you should always simplify, not make it more complicated.
Yes, exactly. All right. Now, what is the one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you could go back and restart at your first day at this company?
At this company or specifically in general?
Yeah, in general. Like if you could go back to the beginning of either your first day at this company or just to the first day of your career, what would you tell yourself?
I would have more than one, but let's just pick one. Don't try to make everyone happy. Not everyone will be happy with the strategy, with the messaging, but in the end, the customer is the only one that has to resonate with your message. And also don't try to attract everyone, because not everyone is your ideal customer. So I do think this is applied to every industry and to every marketer out there. So yeah.
No, that's some sound advice, and I'm here for it. So now we're at the end of our interview, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us on the podcast. But I also want to give you the last word. If anyone were to forget about everything we've talked about, what is the one thing that you want them to remember about Metaloop overall?
We are your all-in-one solution for recycling metal. We cover all the steps from buying, selling, to logistics and global financing. And while you focus on your core business, we take care of everything. So you save time, money, energy, important stuff.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. So, Anca, thank you so much again. It was our pleasure.
Thank you. It was really nice being here.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you again. And for all of our listeners out there, check us out next week on Path One